Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone this Friday evening? I've had a good day today. I managed to stream a bit this afternoon. I've started a new game called This War of Mine, which is a bit more serious type game. And now I'm back to Path of Exile for a bit. And to de-stress from the serious game. So I'm in for some mindless grinding, bit of mindless action role-playing game stuff in Path of Exile. So maps, as far as I remember, doing unlocking tier 7 maps and maybe starting to farm a bit of tier 8 map tier. And I've still got a few things to do. I did manage to get Uber Lab last weekend, but there's still a few items that I'm missing. I need to trans laminate kite shield for Victoria's charity. To finish that bit of the build, I still need a Shaper Unset ring and a Grip of the Council gloves. And this is in solo self-found, so I have to do everything myself. But before we start, let me just make sure that everything is fine on my secondary device, that the sound is working, and that I am indeed alive. Watching an ad. Play. Sounds fine. Secondary device is fine. Let's go and see. Did we get, in fact, +1 missions every day? No, we did not. Anyway, so we were looking for tier 7 maps, I believe. Tier 7, yeah, I was still unlocking tier 7 maps. The Chateau. Straightforward missions. Elk can go, and I need to get some zombies. Okay, what's my, before we go further, what is my high level? Oh, so very close to level 20s. So very close to level 20s. I need to get my precision up to level 20. Turn it into a 1 so it can go up to 8, because that's one thing I did wrong previously, is over leveled it. So I don't have place to do a discipline mono reserve task as well. Zombies, 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 zombies. Ooh, Boon of Justice. Offering to the goddess. Ah, zombie horde achievement achieved. Nice. Been ages since I got a achievement in Path of Exile, or non-challenge achievement. So. Zombie horde, and that's because I got the Uber Lab thing. I didn't realize I could now do 9 zombies. That is just 9, right? No. Not 10. Just 9. Just 9 zombies. Oh, great. Oh, great. Cool, cool. Yeah. Any Elder Influence tier 8 map now? Okay. I must have used the last few. Wow, so each Skelly summons 4. Each cast of Skellies summons 4 Skellies now. Used to be 3 so recently. I need to get a 6-link chest as well. As a short-term solution, the Tabula Rasa might help, but long-term I'm needing of a Val Regalia. Somewhere to the right there, probably. To the left. Ooh, Fiend Dagger. I do need to look at what my recipe stabs looks like. Because I don't remember what I need. I think it's Chaos recipe is fine, but sorry, Regal recipe is fine in terms of items, but Chateau map complete. But I don't think Regal recipe needs other stuff. You can check. Hydroscale gauntlets. RPG, action RPG. This game genre. I see Twitch tags it with horror as well, which is a bit surprising. But I've seen a few instances where whatever's shown in the map is a bit dodgy. Ooh, superior fingerless soldiers. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got the curse of the temporal change, which slows me down. It's like, why am I so slow? I didn't used to, or I took a long time before I got movement speed boots, so I was kind of used to being a bit slower, but not quite so slow. We need our Blight thing as well, the Blight tower defense. Yeah, I saw they did bring out a patch 3.8.1D or something, but I didn't quite get what changes they made. Nothing too big, I think. The Delves tab was due to come out. The Delve tab change where you can put something in the tab to delve it. Oh, Nico boss, not minions. Okay, let's put a freeze. Get power and get upgraded freeze and get an earth. Let's get an earth. Upgrade the power.
The light is trying to spread.
Upgrade the earth. So there's a minion immune one. So that one can be avoided. Which one is the boss one? The one with the minions. Okay. This one. So we just need to get that basically camped. Whoopsie, that's a bit close. Freeze. Earth over there. Freeze. Good. What? That's not good enough. Watch out for the boss though. Watch out for the boss. Let's see if we can get him in power. Yeah, in power. Oh, these guys! Oh, get them. Temporal tower. I don't know what that does. Did we get the boss? I assume so. Oh, Oath Scholars, nice. Chromatic Orb. Don't forget the Portal Scrolls. Very nice, very nice. Got 18 monsters remain. Weapons, and currencies. Ancestral Club. I think it could still be used. Okay. Where did I skip a few mobs? In the corner maybe? Let's go and have a look. See where I skipped the mobs. There's a corner, looks nothing. And over there is something. That did not clear out. There? No. Okay, fine. Not gonna hunt them down too much. Let's have a look. What do we have? Regal is full but needs weapons. Make sure this is Regal quality 76. And 76 is fine. So it's weapons, belts for Regal, and all the rest in Chaos can be added. Okay. I've got bases though. Bases is this silk one. Fingerless silk gloves, which is implicit of spell damage. Okay, let's see what the rest is. Evasion 29 lightning rest. Nope. Nope. No, it's good lightning rest, but nothing else. 114 energy shield, so a little bit, some life but no res. 45 cold res. Good movement speed, good cold res, good movement speed, some energy shield. I can hold on to that. Boots.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Be careful, Exile.
Seek prophecy. Unbreathing Queen 4. Hero in the Temple of Decay or Arachnid's Tomb map and defeated.
Whose howls thunder through the hall.
Plaguemore 2.
The Plaguemore's followers feed on the flesh.
Yeah, I'm still looking for Council Grip Gloves, so I need to complete all the Council prophecies. So all those ones are pretty good. It's Council related. I think most of the ones that's got numbers next to them is Council ones. What do we need? We need more maps. Give me a necropolis. Unidentified, please. So belts and weapons and jewelry for Regal recipe. The Chaos recipe is fine. So anything Chaos recipe I can pick up. Plaguemore. Oh, there we go. Place where I can fight the Plaguemore's followers. There's some of the Plaguemore's followers, if I had to guess. Yeah, no. Okay. Portal scroll. Factory map, tier 7, nice. Yeah, I have to look at stuff now because I don't know what the default tier is anymore. They keep changing it. Ooh, lamprey. Probably a mirrored thing. Yeah, mirrored. 6 socket. Would have been great if it's a mirrored 6 link. Okay. Nothing there. Okay. Portal scrolls. Let's see what we have. What? This is probably one where they shoot multiple projectiles. I can see all those projectile shooting ones. Okay, another factory. Nice. Okay, nothing in this corner. Go this way. Roger that. And if it's the ring, I will take it. Cassia. Mission for me. that the boss room over there? Yeah, looks like it could be. A technician from June. Nice. Gemini Claw, Life and Mana. Get some of the good stuff maybe. If we identify it, it might be good. Might also not be good. That's why a lot of people don't pick it up. I think that's explore a bit. Okay, so boss and not freeze, not earth. So let's do freeze. Give me an empower close by, and give me a minion on this side as well. Okay. And on this side, let's get some fire as well. Fire. So upgrade the empower. Upgrade the freeze.
Mycelium. Oh, new roots.
Watch the red on the map. Watch the red on the map. And watch for the boss. Try to get the boss very quickly. Through the fire. Upgrade the empower. I don't want to get them into too much. Upgrade the freeze. Which one's the boss one? I don't know which one's the boss one. Give me a freeze bolt, glacial cage, in case the boss comes too close. Fire. Okay, the boss is live. The boss is live. Where's the boss? The boss is over here. Okay. Give me this minion. I don't know what that is. That's being frozen. Good, 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 good. So those two sides are clear, and the boss is on this side. Immediate power. The boss is still here. Defeat unique monsters, Eden Blight Speaker. Okay. Get a bit tense in those fights. My eyes are like, what? And then it starts burning, man. Might also be that there's too much going on screen, and that also hurts my eyes. Okay. Yeah, I need to clear out my inventory. And that will be as soon as I've seen what goodies there are. Let's do an ice crash. And what else? Opal 1. Not enough space, but there should be somewhere. Space for 3. There we go. Opal 1. Some currency. Ooh, lots of currency.
Too much clutter.
Okay, I'll come and pick that up soon. Cool. And weapons. Okay, let me clear out my inventory and then come back. What do we have? Regal, we've got weapons. That is level 76. That's also level 76. Okay, and one ring. Okay, this. Nope. No. 50 max life. Plus 1 to level the Soccer gems. Increase fist damage, but no speed on that one. Okay.
Welcome.
Sell.
Farewell.
Quality. Got a ice crash and a frenzy. Maps. Factory. Grotto. Factory. Gift card. currency. Not currency. Okay, and let's get more loots. More loots. Nice. Oh, there's one more, which is where the boss came from that I've not unlocked, which is oils. Can find the oils one. It's great that they keep this reminder that you haven't got everything. Did we drop any? Ooh, zealot boots. Let's take a while. Get this. One scale boots. Okay. And wow, this one is all the way back. What are you? Oils. Blighted thicket map. Oh, I've got 2 blighted maps now. Yeah, I should do it at some point. Superior Immortal Call. Okay, let's go this way. Where did I miss this? Orb of Representation.
Followers feed on the flesh of the dead.
Ooh, a level 20 gem.
Of the mother's work.
GMP, level 20. Nice. So now I can start upgrading it with the 20 to 1 with 20% quality recipe. I did finish the boss. Yeah, I went into the zone. 0 monsters remain. Okay. Okay. Finished Necropolis map. Nothing that needs that. I think I need to save. This is the thing that I learned. I need to save blighted maps because you can't really search for it. Blight. Let's call it a blight. And we'll make it white. No, let's make it pink. Let's make it pink. Blighted special maps. Put it over there. Blighted thicket. I've got one other blighted one, which I believe was a tier 4. We type blight. Yep, not very great. This is completion stuff. I think it was a tier 4. This one? Yeah, I can't search for it. Which one was blighted? This one. Blighted Barrows. Okay, Blighted Barrows. These are my blighted maps. We'll come back and do them at some point. 60 max life. No. And we'll just save the jewels. Increased area damage, increased max mana, increased minion accuracy. Welcome, my little friend. How are you?
Stay in the
New
light.
color, the purple one, violet oil. I've not had a violet oil before. Nice. Just need one of them gold oils. I think that was one of the minion notes that I've spied out that's on the tree that I do not have or is not in the plan for this build. I think it was this one? Enduring Bond. It's a violet, no not violet, a green one and a gold one. And it's not as part of the this build. Okay, next map is... Ooh. Yeah, we're very close to tier 20 stuff. We got one of them to tier 20. I'd rather change all of them at the same time to 1 and 20% quality, so I'll wait a bit before I upgrade that one. Conservatory. out can go. See if we can get more master missions as well. More master missions. What is the odds now of getting a master mission reward from killing a map boss? The percentage odds. Just randomly, any of the bosses. Not any specific boss, just any boss. I think originally it was like 10% chance to spawn a specific master or encounter per map. So the different bosses. At about 40% that somebody would show up, I think. So it would make sense that it's about 40% for any master to show up. Would be rewarded as a reward for a map boss, and then it's just randomly which one is assigned. Maybe it's just assigned independently. No, you can only get one at a time. I'm not quite sure how it works. Path of monsters. Does what? 2 additional match patterns. Increases me. Okay. Ooh, apprentice, and then it's the white one. The journeyman is the middle one, the yellow one.
Oh.
Take pass, fast, I think I'm already full. And Jungle Valley, tier 1. Great. Yeah, tier 1s you now get, or I get mostly via the Lost Maps prophecy. Just get a bunch of them at a time. And it's quick to do. Oh, another boss. Not freeze and this is very close. Get me a shock and get me a fire. And upgrade. So just spam. Have to support the head of that. Go that direction.
The blight is trying to spread.
Empower. Okay, empower. Oh, a Ray Spectre. Nice. Okay, the bosses are let's further away. Over there, upgrade my empower. And give me a shot. Get them soften up for me, please. Way more power, way more power, way more power. Upgrade the shock. There's a shock on this side of the fire as well. The shock. There is the boss. Now the boss is on the map. Okay, the boss is on the map. Create the shock on the side. Power. Create the fire. The boss is on the map. The boss is coming. The freeze on the boss. Freeze on the boss. Watch out here. Watch out here. The boss there. That's the boss there. Give me power. Okay, the boss is there. Whew. Okay, journeyman. So this is the other one, the journeyman. The orange one. Corsair, that's a low level one. 74 item level. Great. Leather belt, imbued wand. Okay, cool. Let's see if the boss thing got anything good for us. Double drop. 2 jewelers. Oh, and a wolf level 1. Thank you. See, this is good. Life, energy shield. No. What? You can keep it. charge. Atlas mission from Nico. Great. Nice. Callous Mask, Shine Palette. See. And reading need all of them. Let's see. Feel good, get loots. Yeah man, that game that I was playing today is stuff. It's this called This War of Mine. It's you're a civilian trying to survive in a war zone, but all the services breaking down, so you have to scavenge for supplies and stuff and run away when there's people with guns or you die. Yeah, so you've got a few people that you're trying to help survive. Some people ask you for help, but you can't help because you need the supplies yourself. And yeah, it's tough choices. Oh, another one. Getting level 20 gems. More than 50 monsters is over there. Okay, let's go around. And this way. Okay. Do things this way, which is why I'm kind of enjoying the mindless. You don't have to think too much. I don't have to evaluate your emotions and how you feel and make all these hard moral choices in the Path of Exile that you had to make, or that I had to make in that other game. Stuff, man. I don't want to live in a war zone. Try to be a good person, but you can't help everybody, right? You have to take care of yourself as well. Okay, that is that map. Yeah, but I'll continue playing that next week. I think this weekend I'm gonna play more Path of Exile. Lots of Path of Exile. This is a 74. This is 75. 76. 74. 74. Okay. And the 74 is going to come across this way. Before belt. These are all 76s. You can also use some of these for Chaos Recipe, as long as there's one item that is below level 75. That's fine. No. Sell it. What's Dex? Increased attack speed with swords, increased evasion rating. Nope. Mostly average. How's my flasks looking? Do I need a silver flask? I do need one more silver flask, and then aquamarine and a granite. Okay.
Welcome.
Okay.
Farewell.
Currencies. Maps. Got a sepulchre tier 8 map. Nice. Yeah, so the tier 8 is currently where I've got some Shaper Strongholds, so I'm eager to unlock that and get Shaper Strongholds done. Tier 7s, so Spider Forest. Elk and go. Whatever we got. Ambush is strong boxes and additional best or war bands, or a map of the same tier, or fortune favors the brave. Now, I have not looked at actually what the high end ones are. I'm wondering whether it's worth going for the 3 chaos one. I've not really been the farming type, so I've never really spent money on it to get more stuff. Except when it was extra quantity. Sometimes I did do that. And they've now removed all the extra quantity from stuff. Or bonus quantity percentage to the whole map, but they do this one option. spider bollocks. Okay. Nice. 2 maps. Waste pool. Tier 7. A lookout. Okay. And mobs. Mobs. Ooh, a bridge. All of augmentation. Okay, let's do the bridge. I want all of them to be reachable. I don't need trees in the middle of my annihilation of the enemy. There's the boss zone. Fast and double click. Click it. This way. Nice. Yeah, the level 20 makes my minions gems level 22 now because of the +2 from the Uber Lab upgrades that I got. So it's all good. My minions are really powerful. Really powerful. Let's see, what do we have? In the boss room. Spider map. Whoa, careful. What happened there? Whew. Not quite sure. Wanted mention. I think I might have just lost my energy shield, and then as I was running across the no, it's running across this ground, the corrupted ground, which takes my health away because of chaos damage. I was not attacking the boss, so I wasn't getting health back, because my weapon does generally help while I'm cycloning with the plus health on attack hit. But it's only on attacks and not spells. Only when it hits enemies. Regen. Ooh. Spells tier 8 waste pool. So what I try to do is try to always be cycloning into enemies to get some of that health back. If I can get them to live long enough to actually get the health back. Ooh. This way. This way. Okay. Oh, look, Cassie's over there. Okay, I still got a superior call to fire. 13%. Okay, nothing on the side. Portal scroll, don't forget the portal scroll. What are we at? What are we at? Chat. Get out on this side, and then we can go and have Cassia at the end. goes around that way to her. Okay, and this way. Dead end. Lead, and then walk too long on chaos ground, corrupted ground, whatever it's called. Chaos ground, because it's chaos damage. Okey-dokey, and oh, there's a bit of mobs. 24. Okay, let's see what Tessia's got for us. Earth and freeze immunity, so let's get a fire and then power. And get a shock as well. Upgrade the power and upgrade the fire. Cool. Lots of skellies. That's where the branching goes.
Trying to spread.
Just the head. The head is fine. Upgrade iron power. The shock. The shock. Yeah man, I do need a bit of energy shield on spell hit. That's gonna make such a big difference in my energy shield regen. This is a good build, but it requires that extra bit of energy shield regen. Ooh, there we go. I will take it. A unique. Plated Greaves Tomahawk. Ooh, one set ring, powering. Okay. 0 monsters remain. We are done. Yeah, this portal that I've got with the tigers is the Ringmaster portal effect, which is from this current mystery box series. If you're wondering, I think it's a pretty cool portal effect. So I got Nick. Scroll of Wisdom. Storm Charger. I think I just have one of them. (34% lightning rays, 18% increased effect of shock versus my current Storm Charger, 22% lightning rays and 24% increased effect of shock. Let's do this one. That's it. No. I can save one, sell the other one. And these are 74, honestly 74 gloves. 74 rings, 71, okay. And boots. 4 max life. 22 fire and 23 lightning. Not very exciting. Jewel, save it. Sell that boots.
Thought I heard something. Be careful, Exile.
Essences. Fragments. Cards. Quality. Quality, man. Quality. Map. Quite a few maps. Cells. Okay. Currency. Cool. So we've done that map. So there's the underground sea and then the villa. We haven't reset Dana, have we?
Glad you made it back.
Nope.
Stay inquisitive.
Underground sea. Let's see what this brings us. Underground sea. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Lots of mobs close by. Flame Dash, level 20. Yes. Oh, that's the other thing I should do is to... Oh, this is a beyond one. 13% chance to attract a monster from beyond. The boss syringe probably this end. Come back and clear the rest. Oh, oh. Kill it. There we go. Super quick. Straight forward. What else? Courtesan Sword. No. Ancestral Club we all pick. Cool. Underground Sea map done. Bonus objective completed as well. No bonus though. Okay. New.
Oh.
No, when with bonus I mean no master mission bonus.
Life is too precious to waste on you.
Ooh, plastic flash. 2-toned boots. Probably not the one making the sound though. Typically maps that make those sounds. Okay. Let's go see what we can help Cassia with. Pick up some portal scrolls. Hello Cassia. What can we do for you today? Not fire and not lightning. Let's do a freeze. And then power over there. And give me a freeze over there. And a minion. Sure. There we go. And upgrade the power. Cool, cool. This is... Whee.
It's branching exile.
It's a branching exile. Minions on this side. Get the trees. Oops, that wasn't that good. Taking power. Oh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Oh. Let's go upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Freeze them. My health is not good. Oh, it's generating beyond this as well. Oh, ooh. Okay. Yeah. This on a beyond map, killing so many stuff. I wonder if you can get a beyond on a blighted map, like fully blight. That's gonna spawn a lot of extra mobs. Special stuff. Doesn't look like it on this side. Ticket map. Tier 5. And there's one of those. One of those. And else. Amber, sepia, and verdant. So it looks like the verdant. Is it the verdant oil? Or one of the others? It's like. What was one of the others? The purple one is the new one. Okay. I was like saying, oh, it only drops high level maps. I've not quite gotten there yet to confirm that it's only high level maps. Might just be exceedingly rare. Maybe don't shine. Okay. What else? Do your worst. The lava. Quartz. If I have enough quartz flasks. It's only Aquamarine and... Is the other one? The Granite is type 1. Little floor. Nope. No, nothing there. Okay, that's fine. Let's clear this out. This area up ahead. So on this side. Okay, there wasn't that much on that side. Not there. Chest. The portal scroll, I am rich. Okay, 0 monsters remain. So there's no chests here. There. And there. Wait, there's a boulder. No. Okay. Back to my hideout. Getting fuller on the chancing tab. This one. I'm gonna use to chance the unique that I need for my offhand. The others that I need is the Grip of the Council, is a unique, but you can't chance that because it's only a specific encounter. And then a Shaper Unset Ring. We'll try and get one of those. What is these levels? Question. 76 and a 74. 76. Belt is 76. This belt is 76 as well. Cool. And added physical 46 life gain for each enemy by attacks, chaos resistance. Okay, but not too great. 45 cold race, no life. Cold race and movement speed. Okay.
Thought I heard something.
Yeah, so I look for exciting, and it's usually life and a few resistances and high rolls on those. This is what I would call exciting. Currencies. Maps. And the cards. Cool. So, last map for tier 7 is Villa. And then we've got a Bazaar. Potential to farm is some of the Elder or Shaper stuff. I'll actually just blow my nose from it. Okay, let's do Villa. Elf can go. Oh, no. Nope. New map device, please. Let's cast a new map. Cool. Entering Villa. Ah, man, the soundtrack though. Yeah, once I get to, I'd say, the right chest level, another 6 links at least, so a tabula, need to farm a tabula for it. I can then pay my attention to getting a good 6 link. Like a Vol Regalia 6 link. Chest at some point. I keep playing. So that's the challenge, is keep engaged while I'm struggling with gear. I'm struggling to unlock the map. Keeping me engaged throughout the grind. I think it's most games challenge. Well, the challenge I find in most games is staying engaged a bit grindy. Which a lot of games can get grindy. But there's arena. Clear it out a bit. Chain that up. Okay. Stairs. Okay, it's a garden and then at the top of the next level is where we need to go. Ooh, maps. White maps though. Ley line is good. Okay. And next up, mobs. More mobs. More mobs. Not good. Ooh. Death Guard. Ooh, Divine Vessel actually. Very good. Metals flask I don't need. Okay. Divine Vessels I still need. I heard it's quite a rare job. I've got 2 Exile jobs and this is only my second Divine Vessel as well, so it's about the rarity of an Exile at the moment. Ooh, a unique. So not freeze. What's this side? We don't know. So we do freeze on this side, so it's not freeze immune on this side. Give me power on this side. Oh, power. Give me a shock on this side. Upgrade the power. Upgrade this. Oopsie. Yeah. And like this on focus on 3 on one side, put the other one really close to the other side. It's going to be a bit challenging. Give me minions actually. Upgrade the power. Upgrade the minions. Which one is the boss? The boss is the unknown one. It's on this side. Shakes, which that's going to hurt. The boss is on this side, really close. The one that's no immunities. See if we can upgrade the freeze on the side. Oh. Yeah, give me a glacial cage tower, which is the boss. There we go. That's the other side. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, Nathaniel of the Mindless. Upgrade the tower. Whoa, nice. Ooh, 2 breach ones. Rusted the breach Scarab and 4 splinters of Zop and 4 splinters of Tool. This is 27 cold and all resistance and increased fire damage. It's pretty okay. This mode, the belt, portal scrolls coming out my ears. There we go. Nice. Finally, 4 jewelers. Okay, boss arena. No, I do not want to die anymore. Okay, Famous of the Saint is pretty okay. What else? Nope. Twin Claw does what? Life and mana. We have the higher implicit one. Cool, Villa is done. So I've done all the tier 7 ones now. Let's see, Regal 75 is fine. This one 76 and 76, but it's full on belts. So this is 76 and 74 and 76 and cool. This is increased damage with bows, a divine vessel, belt, that's not exciting, and defenders of the saint. That is the roll. 73% increased damage on minions. Current one is 71. Let's replace that.
Thought I heard something.
And that and that. Yeah. This one can be kept. Okay,
Yeah, wow.
an okay breach room. It's not super, but okay. Oh, yeah, so this is the new thing that they've introduced to the Delve tab. There's a crafting one. So on one side you can get your item, and the other side is where you put this stuff in to craft. Fragments. And this is a blue jewel. Can go in there. Fragment is also scarabs. Nice. Cool. Maps and codes. I'm going to take a short break. I see I've just streamed over an hour. I'm just going to take a short break. Let me put up the notification now that I've gotten the tier 7 maps unlocked, and then I will gather my thoughts on where I want to go next, and I will be back after a bit of stretching as well. Okay, let's get back to Path of Exile. So, the thing is I wanted to do was unlock all the tier 7 maps, which I've done, which is this one. So all of them is underlined, so I've unlocked them, and I want to get as much as I can of the tier 8 ones. So I still need Graveyard, Phantasmagoria, Pit, Shore, and Underground River. There's still quite a few left to gather. So yeah, just doing a bunch of tier 7s to get the tier 8s that's still outstanding. But there's also the prophecies.
Hello.
So
The depths of a
dream trial I
dream hide a
don't need.
gauntlet that sharpens the body and mind.
Give me another one. Secret prophecy. Unbearable whispers. Ooh,
The trapped emperor unknowingly protects
that
foul
is a tier
knowledge.
number
Dark
5.
pages
So I
amongst
think I'm gonna go for that because you can do it in normal labyrinth anyway. Spirit of a Hero in the Temple of Decay or Arachnid Tomb map. Where's the Arachnid Tomb? Oops, sorry, let me look at the prophecies. Malevolent Witch. Mud Geezer. Tier map is Mud Geezer. Mud. Does search still work? I thought they were supposed to show you or highlight stuff in Mud Geyser. Unless it only shows you what you have. Yeah, let's do the search on here. This should still work. Mud. We can see it. Mud Geyser. It's a tier 9. So why is it or graveyard? Okay, so I'm almost at Mud Geyser. This one I can go and get. Temple of Decay. Let's get to the Temple of Decay and hunt that one down. Which is Act 9? Act 7. Causeway, Val City, Temple of Decay. Okay. In there. Get the next one. The Unbreathing Queen's Hero. Looking for the purple dot on the map. Or the red target dot, not the purple dot. Sometimes it seems purple to me. Shrine to Arakali. Make sure he's not hiding in one of these corners. It's okay. It's fine. Next level. Otherwise I might have to come back and search every nook and cranny. All alteration. Okay, thank you. There it is. Beautiful. Level 72.
The unbreathing queen is
72.
behind a sorrowful soul whose howls thunder through the halls.
Okay. So that's some Chaos Orb items. Chaos recipe items, I should say, not Chaos Orb. Chaos recipe. Eliminate Kite Shield, Chanting, and Prophecy. Cool. So, one of them
Welcome.
we got. Beautiful
A
guide.
single tap from the chisel, and the guide's marks grow far clearer.
Let's see. Probably do this channel get them high quality and try and get divination card drops on those.
A single tap from the chisel, and the guide's marks grow far clearer.
Okie dokie, more profit.
Let me tell your future.
Serious
Beyond
invaders.
the golden gears,
So
the
let's go
edges
to
of
the
the
labyrinth
mountain
and get
crack.
that
And
final
something
chamber.
can-
Prophecy fulfilled. We can do it on a low level lab, which is fairly quick to run and get to. If you want. Which I want. I just want it to be quick. The boss you fight is still a high level one, like 70 plus. So try not to do this with a low level character and die. Quick. Aspirant's trial. Yeah, you need to get him in the final chamber, so the quickest is usually in the lower level labs. Well, I do want to upgrade my weapons to the next tier. Sorry, not the weapons, the gems to 20% level 1s, so that I can start leveling them up again. Even though this is a low level one, I can still die to traps, so I still need to be patient and careful with traps. I come across them like that. Take a look at the chest. Sand of Eternity. Doesn't matter so much. Aspirant's trial number 2.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. Slowness lends strength to advance. You were born from no two ranks are alike. Wisdom is the offspring.
Yeah, it's hard to actually do enough damage quickly enough. There's like a very small window before the boss have to go through his animations, and I don't think this the attacks, even though it's fairly quick, is actually quick enough to do that damage in that split second before you need to do it. I think Glacial Cascade Mines is one of the few that can actually do it super quickly. Surround me, minions! Protect me against the evil poison darts. Whoopsie. Ouch. Yeah, there's like I think 3 or 4 unique, 3 or 4 specific uniques that can drop from the council encounter. So we need to, or we hope that we get lucky and get the grip of the council unique, and not one of the others. The others are pretty okay, but it's not for this build. This build I need a specific one. Yeah. And then quickly to the final chamber. Quickly. And then die. There's one. Aspirant strike. Noise.
An aspirant can afford to be promising.
Yeah, this is fairly quick on normal lab.
Our throne
And
is
then
the
the
most devious trap of the
prophecies in the next chamber. So it surprises a lot of people if they're not ready for it.
gilded dungeon ascent.
Good loots.
The
Inyaski.
Emperor
Nice.
unknowingly protects foul knowledge.
Level
Dark
72.
pages amongst bright treasures.
And auto. So let's case recipe items. Boots and chest. Cool, that's it. Oh, crafting recipe. Ooh, prefixes cannot be changed. Nice. Okay. Cool. So I've got that prophecy, got one of the keys for the council encounter. That's why it takes so long and why it's a very small chance that I will actually get the gloves, because you need 5 prophecies in a chain to get the key of 4 different prophecy chains. It's about 20 coins and the right prophecies, right? And each of them will give you one of the keys, and that gives you one go at the council fight, which I think each council fight drops one of the uniques, so it's 1 of 4 once you've got all of them. So it might take a long time, because each time, unless you drop this somewhere else, which I think some of the Legion encounters dropped, or some of the stuff that can drop fragments can drop this as well. So you can drop it somewhere else, but it's very small likelihood. So prophecy chains, lots of prophecy chains, and hope you get lucky and get it early. Otherwise it just keeps going and going.
Hello.
Big prophecy.
Fire rains
Fire
down
from the
across
sky,
the
infernal
land.
tempest.
Beware the path
The reason I'm seeking these is
Return when you can.
they've got a percentage bonus to quantity. Any tempest stuff. Infernal tempest. Morbid tempest. Okay. So I've done the prophecies that I can. Let's farm some T7 maps while doing master missions. So we can, this is the other option to do or unlock more maps, is to do Zana missions to get the final few maps. Let's see, Alva, Einar. Let's do a few Einars while farming. Einar. Map T7, the Bazaar, an Elder map. And talk to Einar. Einar, do you want to give us an Atlas mission? Capture the beast for Einar. Resistance to 6.
take it.
Yeah, I know does a little bit of damage, not too much, but it helps deal with some annoying stuff because he's got like a multi-spray attack. Sometimes it's pretty useful, not super damaging. Every little bit helps. Ooh, oh yeah, this is an elder one. Let's see what we can get from elder if we get good elder crops. Red monster.
Off you go, little beast! Away!
Pantaloon.
This is a fine capture.
Right. Orb of Augmentation and a portal scroll. Ooh, Legion encounter as well. Necropolis +7. Let's get a tier 8. Ooh, speedy.
We will be best
Ooh,
friends,
belt
beast.
of some sort.
I now will take
Okay,
it.
this is this is not good. Oh, these guys. Convoking wand. New wand. Ooh. Just wanted to keep the fight going as long as I had that buff, the speed buff on me, so just kept the fighting. Do it quickly. Murder. So this is the new one. This is the first time I actually saw this. Can roll minion modifiers. But
Too
chainmail,
much clutter.
chaos recipe. Too much clutter. Yeah, that's one thing I don't quite like with having a physical attack type of build on Legion encounters. Previous league, last league, I played a Essence Drain Contagion, and that worked really well for a lot of the encounters, but not like chest or rares really, or the levels I was at.
Too much clutter.
Get something from the boss. 3 additional silver coins. Nice. Oh, a red one as well. Two unique bosses as well. Turned maps tier 7. Whew. So that's that. Okay. Gambler, Dragon Scale.
Too much clutter.
Okay, I probably need to go and clear out my clutter then. Okay, let's actually go and clear out my clutter. Get some maps. Did we get a tier 8? No, tier 7s. This fragment. It's an incubated fragment item, so this is what I've been mentioning, this incubation item. drops fragments, so anything on this tab essentially. It's my understanding. Let's see, put it on as boots. Very good boots. Likely last a while. Chaos recipe is just save convoking wand. Sounds like a special base. And this is 75, so it counts as real. Okay. This is a 76. Cool. 47 max mana, 45 fire race. It's okay, but not great. 79 life, 41 lightning rays. Lots of life, lots of reds. So res boots. The magnate studded belt. I think I already have one. No.
Welcome.
Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell. Currency. No, currency. No, that's a fragment. Goes in there. Of course. Yeah, I've got a feeling they dropped Legion Splinter drop rates to be the same as Breach, because those seems fairly scarce unless you kill a boss. Crystal Wand. Acropolis and map. Terror Claw, no. Embryo Amulet. Orb of Augmentation. Thank you. Battle Buckler. Elder Battle Buckler. Cool, let's help Cassie. A boss, and 2 and 3 times 3, wow. Okay, let's get a freeze and an empower. Upgrade the freeze, upgrade the empower. This one is where the boss spawns, wow. That's really close. Okay. Let's get a freeze on the other side.
Blight is trying to spread. See what this tower can really do.
Upgrade the freeze. Upgrade this freeze. Upgrade the power. Well, I'm going to upgrade this freeze and get a glacial cage in before the boss comes around. Oh, too many glacial cage. Okay, the boss is here. Right?
Making me nervous.
This is not good in power. The boss. Blight Strider. Ooh. Another convoking wand. So maybe it's not so rare. Let's get a few and then we can stop picking it up. Ah, 2 convoking wands. Golden plate. Chain belt. That's all before I've opened the goodie chests. Cleaver sword. Greaves. Okay. I have to come back for some goodies. Give us 3 breach. Breach scarab. Splinter of Shayula. Nice. I think that's my first Shayulas. 46 energy shield and 28 lightning rest. Okay. Soften tool. 2 double resistance. Nice, nice, nice. Chaos recipe.
Too much clutter.
It is too much clutter. You are right. Okay. We'll come back for more. I think. after we do this. Chancing. Let's do this one. It's chancing one. Some basis stuff. An Elder Chest. Regen 1.3% of life per second, 29 fire rays, regen 5.1% of life per second. Not percent, 5.1 life per second. Okay, that can contain Elder stuff. Oh, there's an Elder one as well. Level fast cast when damage taken. Okay, a couple of uniques. Baited Breath. 50% increased energy shield, recharge rate, 24 max energy shield, 10% increased damage, plus 25 to intelligence, 24 max energy shield, lots of energy shield, 20% increased maximum energy shield. That might be very tempting. Ooh, unique. I think that's my first one now. Dark Ray Vectors. Not my first one. This is 76. Regal recipe. 76. 75. Okay. Text and int. The blue and yellow jewels, just save them. 9% fire rays, 20% movement speed. No.
Hello?
This one, yeah, I was going to save those ones.
Farewell.
Breach rings as the resistance rings. And the fragments. Scarab fragments. Hey, so I've got a full row of fragments over there. Currencies. Necropolis tier 7 map. And this card is the Gambler Divination card. So Crusader Gloves and Carnal Mitts I will take. So all regular legal stuff, so not necessarily right now. Wasn't paying attention, I just saw the debuff and then like, oh, just keep moving, it's fine. Lost a bit of health. Convicting wand.
An exhilarating hunt, exile. Now, it's time for Einar to go to Einar business.
Einar to go to Einar business. More than 50 monsters remain there. Leaving me in the lurch here, Einar, depending on you. Not really, but every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Last 13 monsters. Zero monsters. Okay. Noise. Okay. I think this is just all regal stuff. Cool. Regal. Oh, no, there's a couple of Kaz recipe stuff in there. Invoking Wand. Nope, nope.
Welcome.
So.
Farewell.
Okay, currency.
Glad you made it back.
Purchase those. Thank you.
May
A
your
lot of
maps
chaos
be
orbs.
merciful.
I did say I actually wanted to get to stack of 100, so maybe not next time. Not next time. Got a lot of carto chisels though. So let's keep farming a few of those and get master missions while we do it. Necropolis. Currency. Out can go. Okay. Einar.
Hello.
Atlas mission please. Hello. What's his recipe so far? Unique item, amulet, gloves, shield or quiver. Might need to do that and hope we get lucky. That's the other option in terms of chancing. Instead of chancing. Doing that. We will defeat the monsters from beyond.
Everything dies.
Ooh, ball orb. No entrance, no thoroughfare that way. Tiger prey.
You are well prepared for the end. This is a fight.
Yeah, well prepared for the end. Ooh, lucky deck. 1 out of 9 for 10 stacked decks. Ooh, nice. Caustic ground. Cast while channeling is upgrading as well. Orb of Horizon. That's always good when you're trying to get completion.
Beyond the golden gears, the edges of reality play, and something hidden from sight.
That tar thing that these guys drop is annoying. Okay. Citadel bow. Okay, let's go and help Cassia before we get too distracted. Black snap stone. Okay, let's see. No freeze, no bosses. Okay. Let's do an empower and minions. On this side, let's do a fire.
Let's see what this tower can really do.
And then shock. And upgrade the empower. It's already empowered. Upgrade the minions. There's a shock. Upgrade fire. Upgrade the shock. Lots of stuff, upgrade. Upgrade. Those ends are dead. Yay, success. Okay. Cartos. Golems. And some currency. Orbs of Refusals. Ooh. Okay, there's a recipe stuff. Okay, let's clear out this side first. A few mobs hiding here. There we go. Superior Underground Sea. Oh, that's a tier 7. Still a tier 7. Okay, so let's go this way. Okay, more mobs, more mobs. We're running a sale on every type of stash tab. Press N to check out the selection. Thank you for your support. Always tempting, but I'm not in danger of running out yet. Or likely in the next 3 weeks. I used to buy or have stash tabs for all the different uniques, so whenever I picked up uniques I'd save it and just kept saving it until they eventually introduced this unique stash tab, giving me loads of stash tab space. So now I have a bunch of very big stash tabs that I used for unique storage. I don't use that way anymore.
It's time for Einar to go to Einar business.
Steel scale gauntlet.
Too much clutter.
Topaz. I already have. Okay. Cool. Let's go and see what we've got. Some chaos items. Chaos recipe items. Chests. Filling up quick. And 3 gold stuff. Okay. Relicash Impatience. Gain frenzy endurance or power charge once per second while you are stationary. Lose all frenzy endurance and power charges when you move. The Dusk Toad. I think I already have both, yeah. What's this? Increased attack damage while holding a shield, 5% chance to knock enemies back on it, increased projectile damage. Okay.
Hello? Be careful, Exile.
Be careful, Exile. Gift cards, couple of them, essences. Not essences, that's essences. Cool. And currency. Okay, and next up. Steel scale gauntlets. And the boss room. Got it. Okay, no, tier 8, nice. Very, very nice. Cool, so I got a volcano. I think I already had one. Yeah, already had one of those. Or Seas. 56% increased armor and evasion, increased rarity of items found, 15 elemental resistances, and 5% reduced movement speed. Okay. So that one.
Welcome. Be careful, Exile.
Okay, let's have a look. Tier 7. The shaper stuff. What's the shape of the map looking like? The shaper of the map looking like. Relic, private, arachnid tomb. I just want to go up in the map. I want to go down in the map. Or the atlas, I should say. Waste bill. Let's do a waste bill. Currencies. Oh, master missions. So I've used up Einar, got some Elvas, let's do a couple of Nikos. Nico.
Hello?
How is my delve? 1,800 of 9,000. Okay. Should be enough space. Pistol. $537 from that node. 648 from that one. Yeah, there's a couple of nodes like that, like 1800 across one map. Should actually add up. So you need about 3 save, and I can go for some of the lower Nikos as well, if we have lowers. Let's do a freeze.
What this tower can really do.
Power. Not minions. Give me fire.
Divine
Take
power.
power upgrade.
Light is trying to spread.
I do already have 2 freezers. Okay, get my fire back. Don't want to do a freeze. Fire. Okay, freeze. Okay. Upgrade the fire. Next upgrade tier 4. Don't end it. Let's end it. Let's end it. Okay. It's all ended. Barrows tier 4. Nice, nice, nice. Empower. Ooh. Superior Val Blade Water. I might level another Empower. Start leveling another Empower. Get some levels on that. Because I'm gonna try and corrupt one for a level 4 Empower once it's actually max level. So it's gonna take a while. Difficult. Change that bind. 1 of 11. Another way to get a 6-link. Chest. Uncorrupted is the change that bind. Maybe I should try and farm that, see where it drops and try and farm that. They're just slightly too far away from each other to do splash damage from my minions. So it's, each one individually attacks. It doesn't do much damage, but if they cluster when they're frozen, it will do a lot of damage. It doesn't quite work that way. What is it? Yeah. It was a bit underwhelming. Let's fight the boss. Alright, at this boss again. Oh, 38 plus 10 plus 9, 6 plus 9. Atlas mission from Zana. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Zana missions are pretty important because it allows you to reset her inventory and buy maps. Generosity support up to level 20. And Nico. What? Too much fire at me. Too much fire at me. The fire guys fire at me. Okay. Platinum first, I will take. Five additional items, including one portal scroll. 0 monsters removed. Okay. Cool, cool. Which one is this? This is a Soul Strike. Which does what? Adds chaos damage to attacks, increased attack speed, 112 maximum energy shield, 80% faster start of energy shield recharge rate, 40% reduced energy shield. You can't wear a quiver with other stuff, can you? Wondering if I can wear a quiver with this. Nope. It looks pretty good. And this is 74, 74, 74, 74. So chaos stuff. 74, 74. This is 76. There we go, recipe. Nope. 66 life, but no resistances. Damage with axes increased, attack speed with 100 melee weapons, increased global crit strike chance. Okay. Bit of damage.
Thought I heard something.
So, I guess.
Be careful, Exile.
Okay. Currencies. And Val Blade Vortex. So you got that. Diff cards. And map. Okay, let's do one more tier 7 map. Do we want an unidentified port tier 7 as a Nico mission?
Welcome.
Port. See if we can get a tier 8 map drop. Nico is going to give us 750 each. Nice. 83% increased item quantity. That's quite a bit. 712.
This is good stuff.
More Cyclone level 20 and Ball Lightning level 20. I definitely need to upgrade my qualities now. There's quite a few of them that's now level 20. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish this map today and then tomorrow I will continue playing. Divine Power, that's not very enthusiastic. Divine Power, yeah, let's shout this. Minions and give me Empower as well. Great, Empower. Give me a freeze over there.
New roots.
Oh, towards the other. Wait, not freeze, not freeze. Why did I just select the freeze? Give me a fire. Give me a shock. Upgrade and power. Fire. Shock. Upgrade minions. Eye of the Dragon. Is what? Corrupted Jewel. The Corrupted Unique. Yeah, Corrupted Unique Jewel. Somersault. Currencies and oils. Violet. Yes, a Violet is a new one that I've got. So I've only got one out so far. And now I've got two. Geode, Deerskis. Okay. This area is fine. Just go around and check. Profane Wand, Profane Wand. Essence of Anger. That. Ooh, no tier 4. Ooh, a map. Nope. Here's the lower tier map. Maybe the boss will drop a good map. If we are lucky. Anything over there? No. Okay, let's keep going, keep going. Nico node. A Nico node. How much was that? 576. Not too big. But it's given me a lot of sulfite now, so I can probably go and mine if I want to. Probably want to wait for one more Nico mission and then get out. And maybe do one of the white map ones. Try and get the quantity really high. Tier 5 or maybe a channel map. I'm going to be farming areas for humility. A channel map's a good area, and then do the Nico mission as well. Get some good loots. What is going on? Stop moving, stop moving. Oh. If there's any good stuff. There is 0 monsters remaining. Okay, so these two are 76s, so Regal recipe. Almost getting full on weapons for the Regal recipe. Boots, that's fine. Let's see, is this good? 241 energy shield, 70 life. Pretty good energy shield though. 241. This one don't have much energy shield, but it's a 5 link. Okay. Yeah, if I get a tabula rasa, I'll lose all my energy shield on the chest, so I don't want to get too used to energy shield on the chest for now. I will probably try and get a 6 link tabula rasa, so I get the 6 links in my chest for my Spectres upgrade, and
Stay in the light.
then once I'm used to the 6 link, I can then try and get a I think, what's it called? There's a Delve fossil that gives you quality, improved quality, like a perfect fossil, right? Gives you a chance to get up to 30% quality item, and that improves the likelihood to get a higher link, like 5 link or 6 link, when you're just randomly rolling fuses on your gear. So I might try and do that at some point. This one is called teal. Verdant oil isn't the scarce one, it's the violet oil is the one that I got 2 of now. I could get 2 of them. Currency, dev cards, essences, and maps. So, next up is I'm going to take call my stream there, but I want to make a note before I go. So I've unlocked all the T7 maps. I'm still farming for T8 maps. I've got a little list of what I want to do, which is, you can read that. It says unlock all T7 maps. Get or farm T7 for T8 maps, Shaper maps for a Shaper, Unsaid Ring, and do prophecies. But now the next thing is to do the gems, level 20 to level 1 with 20% quality. And the big one that I wanted was definitely this precision one. It's got a while away, but how's my, this one is still a while away, and this one's still leveling. Okay, minion damage support. So this one and this one, level 22 Razor Zombie, can be leveled. Quite a few of them now level 20. Fortifies not. Melee physical damage is. Summon Skellies is. Melee splash is not. Purifying flame. So these ones don't get level any higher. Ooh. +2. Does this count as a minion? Spirit Offering does count as a minion. Oof. What does it mean? What is level 10? It requires level 38, which cast when damage taken only triggers skill gems requiring level 38, so it's still okay. So we stopped it at level 8, but because of the +2 global modifier it gets up to +10. Okay. For a moment there I was worried. Purifying Flame is fine. Discipline still has a way to go. But yeah, the ones in the center is almost all at level 20. So yeah, so I've got it on my list tomorrow to start leveling those, or change those level 20 gems to level 1 20% quality ones. I think my offhand, let's check my offhand. Oh, everyone dies. Offhand is level 19s at the moment. Yeah, level 19s, level 19s, 19, 19, 19, 19. Okay. But before we go, I need to now wake my minions again. Do a Necro Gear swap, get a high level Desecrate. High-ish Desecrate. And get those minions back. As specters. The specters specifically, they are hard to get. Control and A. Sorry, A. And find those ones. So I need a Frost Sentinel and 2 Solar Guards. Okay, like that. And then that one. So that is 1 Solar Guard. 2 Solar Guards. And a Frost Sentinel. I think. Does it say? Hold on, let me check the zombies one. Zombies say 7 erased zombies. Spectres say 3 erased spectres. The question is, can I raise one more? Solar Guard, or let's try a Frost Sentinel. Oh! Pressed the wrong button there. Okay, let's press A and get another Frost Sentinel. W. I can get 4 spectres. Oh man! So much damage. So much damage. Okay, so let's change that back. And now reserve the mana. Cool. So I've got 4 spectres now. Oh, so good, man, so good. And let's change those back in there. Cool. Would this be useful now that I'm looking at it? Increase movement speed, but it's got also +1 to level of all erased zombie gems and all erased spectre gems. Not sure if it does much more leveling bonus, because then it would do this to level 23. Zombies we're gonna get an empower on, right? So we are doing a empower, and we're gonna try and get it to a 4. So we're also leveling another one to try and get it to 3, that you then corrupt to get it to level 4 if you're lucky, and that will give me +3 level of gems that it's linked to. So your zombies will become a level 25 zombies. So if I got another one level 26 zombies, if we need that. What should we do? We're gonna lose a lot of resistances. What my resistance is at the moment? That's okay. Cold resistance is a bit naff. The others are very high. Chaos resistance is a bit low. Okay. Cool, but that's it for now. I am gonna be back tomorrow at 2 PM at the latest, which is UK time, which is now this time, so you can compare. Sorry, this time is now my local time, so figure out what 2 PM is your time. Thanks for stopping by. I will be back tomorrow playing more Path of Exile, and then next week I will be back to streaming this War of Mine, a bit more serious game and trying to survive in that. But yeah, this is a bit of a more mindless grind fest. If you don't mind those, do tune in. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.